Dredge it in egg and Italian breadcrumbs. Then we're going to finish cooking it and we're going to fry it up and finish cooking it in the oven. Then we're going to add, I have an 8-ounce package of mozzarella that I shredded. We're going to add garlic to the egg mixture. We're going to also put some Parmesan on the top. We're going to make garlic bread with it. And here's the other star of our show. Vodka sauce, Bertolli's we're using, and Barilla pasta, Penne's. So let's get going. Let's start with the chicken. Mr. John, we got the chicken. We'll break the eggs and move this aside. Eggs. The eggs go in the garden. It's good for you. Oh, and I got shells. That's nice. Take the shells out. Eggshells are good for nutrients, and you can also feed them back to the chickens, which I have plenty of. I'm going to add some heaping garlic and some garlic powder. Going to add some garlic. Just going to flavor the eggs. And I don't measure. For this, I just do it by taste, what I like. Add some garlic. Okay, that's really good. I should have gotten a fork, but this will work. We're going to scramble the eggs. Make sure they're all scrambled. On the side. Let me take this funky thing away. Here's our chicken. It's washed. You see that. Alright. Mr. John, if you could put some oil in the pan and start heating it on medium high.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll get that started. And we need to set the oven for 350. Use the canola oil. Yeah. We're going to fry it in canola oil, because canola is better for you.
Okay, preheating at 350.
Start. Hit start. There you go.
Your
All
stove
right.
is different than mine, and you said the oil. Where's the oil at?
The oil's right above, right there. He's going to fill the pan with oil. We're not deep frying, so it doesn't need to be a lot. So, the egg mixture. Put in the egg mixture. Then I'm going to bread it. Oop, I'm a messy cook, people. I have a clean leg.
I almost did not check inside the oven before I turned it on.
There is nothing in my oven.
Always check the inside of your oven before you turn it on.
My cleaning lady would have a fit if I left something in the oven. Oopsie, I'm making a mess. I'm just gonna bread all these. This was one of the packages of chicken breast that I bought, I think, I want to say at Winn-Dixie. They had it on sale.
Yes, Winn-Dixie always has good meat sales. Always shop Winn-Dixie. Winn-Dixie, Publix. You'd be surprised what you can find periodically in these stores.
I like also shopping at Sam's Club. But when I go there, I always drop $500. So I don't like doing that. I go when I need paper goods. That's when we go. I'm gonna bread these up nice. Okay. All right. Okay. One more. Okay. Alrighty. Get rid of these and wash my hands. I'll be right back. Some yucky raw chicken. Ready to go. Now this oil's not shimmering yet. We'll wait till the oil gets a shimmer, because if you put it in too quick before the oil gets to a shimmer, the breading comes off and it sticks to the bottom of the
Miss
pan.
Stacy, define shimmer.
You'll see it shimmering just like a pond when a rock hits it, you know, the little shimmer. Okay, clear my area. Not reusing it. And that was regular Italian breadcrumbs. You can use panko if that's what you want, but we use Italian. We're gonna take our chicken.
Yeah, nothing's wrong with using what's on sale at the store. It's all pretty much the same, just a little different flavor.
Yeah. Okay. We started our oven at 350. We had to wait for that to heat up. The garlic bread is already bought. It was buy one, get one free at Winn-Dixie. So it's supposed to go in the oven for 15-20 minutes at 350. 10 to 15 minutes, sorry. The chicken, because it's thicker, we didn't pound it out this time, is gonna have to, we're gonna fry it till it gets nice golden brown, and then we're gonna put it in the oven. Not putting anything on it yet. We have to wait until that internal temperature reaches 165, because that's your safe for chicken. Once that hits 165, we're going to load it with the cheese and top it with vodka sauce and put it back in the oven till the cheese browns. You can put it up to broil at that time. But we're going to, as soon as this gets ready, we're going to, as you can see, I bought a buy one, get one free. Good sale. Always shop the buy one, get one freeze.
Yes. Nothing's wrong with a BOGO.
No, not at all. Medium high. Okay, and as you can see, we have a pan here. Any 9x13 pan will fit all that chicken. It should. I sprayed it already with Penne, so that's already sprayed down, ready to go. For when our chicken gets brown, we just stick it in the pan. When it's all done, we put it in the oven. So let's go check this oil. Oh, and I did not mention, I have fresh basil from my garden and I freeze it. So we can put some fresh basil on top. You don't have to have it, but if you have fresh basil, it's a nice decoration and it tastes yummy anyway. But I have it in my garden, so, and I freeze it. And
yes,
believe it or not,
but if you do not have the stuff in your garden, Publix and Winn-Dixie in their vegetable section, they usually always have fresh parsley, basil, thyme, rosemary.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised what you can find that may be to your liking when you're cooking with the stuff.
Okay, I don't think I need a video on how to cook penne pasta. So we have salted water, and I like to add cooking oil in there. You can use any kind of oil. You can even use butter. It helps with the sticking. So I'm just going to start to boil the water. Pan's not done yet.
You don't throw a little bit of salt in that water along with the oil?
There's salt in it, yes. It's salted, oiled water. You don't want it to stick together. So that's in the ready. Get the colander ready. That over there. Waiting for the oil to get hot.
Did I not turn the temperature up high enough?
No, I have it. You put it on medium. I need it medium high. It's coming. It's like watching paint dry, guys. It just is. You know, it's a life of cooking.
No, this is what you get when you're cooking with a couple of people who love cooking in real time. Editing is to a minimal. If you want to cook along with us, this is how long it takes to cook this.
Yeah. It's heating well, guys. We're on our way. You want to take saucepan. We're going to open one of these vodka sauce. That's not take John. I got it. One of those. There's goodness in that. You want it all. So add a little water, close it, and shake it. You never leave anything. Costs too much. Costs too much. Add it. Okay. So till I put it in the dishwasher.
Yeah. Always save your jars. You never know when you might
I
need one.
pickle. I ferment. So that would be great for making sauerkraut or pickles. I don't know about pickles, but sauerkraut I know. Okay, so the oil's nice and hot. You can see it shimmering a little bit on the sides. See it? So it's ready to go. So we're going to put our chicken in and start browning it. Like I said, it's thick. It's not going to cook all the way. So we're just going to brown it and we're going to finish it off in the oven.
Hear that sizzle.
Yep, when you hear that sizzle, you know it's good. Okay, put it in the pot. In the pan. Sorry. All there, friends. And it fits. Yay, it all fit. Okay. We'll let them party in there a little bit. You hear the sizzling, guys? It's on medium high. Good, good, good. Good stuff. Okay. I'm going to turn on to medium. Medium low. Just going to warm it. It's gonna be beauty, mess.
If y'all can smell what's going on in this kitchen right
Yeah, the
now.
garlic is popping right now. Remember, I took big sleeves of garlic, big tears of them, as well as garlic powder. Italians have to have garlic, and it's good for you. We're just gonna keep an eye on them and let them cook. Guys, you can pair this with anything. You can make regular tomato sauce. It's your Sunday dinner with Grandma used to have. Or we did anyway.
Yeah, we just switched it up with vodka sauce instead of tomato sauce to give a little bit of a different twist
And
to
I
it.
make homemade sauce. We call it gravy. But I make homemade sauce. That's the only difference. We're using a different sauce. You can pair this up with a salad. A salad would be great with it. Spaghetti, linguine, any pasta of your liking. it would be really good. I think, you know those Uncle Ben's rice, garlic and butter that comes in the 90-second pouch that you just stick in the microwave? That would be awesome with it, because it's got garlic in it.
Yes, I have to agree with that for a fast meal.
Yeah, that 90 seconds in the oven, the only thing you got to do is cook your chicken. That would be amazing. Like I said, a salad with Italian dressing, Caesar dressing, anything like that. It would be absolutely yummy, and the kids actually like it.
Yeah, especially since it has cheese on it.
Yeah. All the kids like
Cheese.
kids like chicken nuggets, so they do good with chicken. My kids did. Although my kids seeked everything in ketchup. That was the weirdest thing. They grew out of it, thank God.
My wife Danielle never grew out of throwing ketchup on everything she eats.
Oh, she still does?
She still does.
Look at how beautiful that's browning, guys. That's gorgeous. And the breading stayed on, didn't pull off, because we waited for the oil to get hot. That's the trick. Stir it. We don't want it burning. It's on medium low. And always have a thermometer so you know when it's safe to eat. And if you look at it, it's nowhere near 165. It's at 85. So you're going to have to finish it in the oven. And I will sterilize this after, since I put it in the raw chicken. I sterilize it after I cook everything. It might look done, but it's not done. Raw. I don't want it burning.
It's getting there.
I would say about 15, 20 minutes in the oven after you fry it up. That should be good to go. We'll find out. We will find out. It's fairly easy. There's not many steps, but your family will think you cooked, slaved in the kitchen all day long.
And it really only takes about an hour to do.
Not even.
And, sometimes an hour is too long, but with prep and everything that goes along with it, yeah, you're in for at least 45 minutes to an hour. But, you know, have fun doing what you're doing when you're doing it.
Yeah. It's going to taste as good depending on what you put in it. The ingredients you use, how you put it together, that's what makes it taste good. And the love you put in when you're cooking. I love to cook, so everything I cook is I could say soulful, because it really is. It comes from...
Everything Miss Stacy cooks is made with love. Above everything else, love is what's put behind it.
I love to cook. There's nothing I can't make. Maybe one time just before Thanksgiving, we'll teach you how to make bread, or challah bread. You haven't made Jewish challah bread? That's awesome. So the oven has come to temperature. You heard the ding dong, ding dong. We're going to put the garlic bread, and it says cook it in this bag for 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm going to do the full 15 minutes. It didn't even say I had to open the bag. I don't think so.
No, you don't have to open it. It's an insulated bag.
Yeah.
It's usually, they're good to go.
10 to 15 minutes up to it. All right, look, it's frozen. Hey, you heard that, huh? We're going to put the timer on so we don't lose track of time.
Look at that chicken.
It's sizzling away, guys.
You got Miss Stacy doing her thing. We're having a good time.
It is not cooked. You can tell it's raw just by looking at it. So it's got to go in the oven. But it'll still be juicy. I'm going to lock in all that.
And the pan is an oven-safe pan. You just have to remember to use an oven glove or something when you're grabbing the handle.
I always burn my hand and grab it. But because we're putting Parmesan and stuff on it, I'm not going to use, this is grease with Pam. Let me turn this off. And I'm going to transfer it to the grease pan. It's coming off. Come on now, those are sticky good bits. Sticky good. Transfer it to your pan. Look how much room there in it. One of the best. I want all these glorious bits. These are good. Okay. Lemon's off. I'll move this. I mean, the stuff is off. Oop! I just spilled grease everywhere. Isn't it nice?
You got to be careful not to spill too much grease down your sink.
Yeah, I just did that. There's hardly any grease in there, so normally if there's too much, I put it in a coffee can. Let me clean up my mess. What the hell is happening everywhere?
Accidents happen no matter what you're doing. You just got to deal with them and clean them up.
It's my beer.
That was your beer.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell is
We
going on?
call that alcohol abuse.
Alcohol
You spilled your
abuse.
beer.
What is wrong with this thing? I didn't spill that much. I'll clean my mess. My cleaning lady will have it. I did it. See, don't drink and cook.
Here, give me some paper towels. Let me do that while you're doing what you're doing. Ain't no reason for you to be on your knees without having to be there.
But I don't want to slip and fall, and I don't want grease on me. Sorry, guys. This stuff happens. All right.
Yep, everyone is human. We all have accidents in the house when we're cooking.
Okay, I'm back now. And we're gonna put it.
No.
We're gonna put the chicken in the oven. We'll check it when the.
Here we go. Here we go. Now that the mess is cleaned up, it's
check
going
it
in the oven.
When the garlic bread is, the timer goes off of the garlic bread, I'll check the chicken, make sure it's the right temperature, and we'll go from there. Right now, I'm gonna put up a little bit the water that started heating for the penne. Stir that. So everything is good so far. Just waiting and patience. It's all about patience.
Okay, so the only thing we're missing right now, I think, is since we're cooking with vodka, is vodka shots.
Why not? Let's go get some. Let's go get some. What we got here? It's on the other side. Look here. Oh, there it is. The absolute. Absolute. Yum.
Yes, we would love a few sponsors, but hey, we'll advertise for the people that we like. Doesn't matter if we're getting paid or not.
2 shots of absolute coming up. Here you go, Mr. John. 2 shots of absolute. Goes along with the vodka sauce. What do you got? Das Vidania.
Das Vidania and to new cooking adventures. Very, very nice. Very, very smooth.
Fire. He's lying. Fire. All right, back to cooking. We're just stirring. There's nothing new. We're waiting 8 minutes, guys. We got all the other stuff going. We're getting ready to put the pasta in. When the garlic spread's done, we're gonna check the temperature on the chicken so I don't kill anybody. And we should be good. Then we're gonna put our cheese on. What's not good about cheese?
Cheese makes you regular. At our age, sorry.
No, cheese actually binds you. It doesn't make you regular.
Well, it helps.
You need cream of wheat or something to make you regular. You know how to fiber. It's not boiling yet, but we're getting ready. 7 more minutes, guys. If you got any comments that you want to see us cook, please leave them. And we both read the comments, and we'll cook anything you're looking to cook.
And also take into consideration, we have one hell of a barbecue station. We have 2 different types of smokers, a mini grill, a regular grill,
a flat top,
Blackstone flat top. If just give us a few ideas, and we'll
try
and accommodate.
The Instapot, the slow cooker. My oven is an air fryer and a convection oven. We can basically do anything.
Yes. And I've got, right now in the freezer, I've got a rack of beef ribs. I have a rack of pork ribs. I have some pork loin. On top of what Miss Stacy has in her freezer. So if you can come up with an idea, pass it on, and we'll do our best to accommodate the cooking experience in real time, so you know how long it takes to cook what you're going to cook.
Yeah, that's not a problem at all. Just leave a comment. I invite you to like, share, and subscribe. We welcome you here. Anything you want, you just let us know. Within reason. I'm not making
And all criticism is welcome.
Yeah.
Just don't be too harsh. We're kind of newbies at this. So, hey, we're trying to have fun. We want you to have fun with us.
And maybe you'll learn something. You don't know. Maybe you don't know how to make chicken parmesan. This is your first time. There are newbies out there that don't know how to cook. So just because you know something doesn't mean everyone does. So be kind to people in the comments. Don't be negative.
And cooking in real time, where you can click on the video from the beginning to the end, right to the serving point. God forbid you're on that first date and you got to cook for your woman, and you don't know what you're doing. And I've been there. I'm 55, and I was there back in my early 20s.
Not me. I won my husband over with the first dish I cooked, and it wasn't marry me anything.
But, yo, you know what I mean. Whether you're man or woman, you want to cook a nice meal, we're going through it A, B, C, D in real time for you.
And guys, I know I'm getting a meat grinder, which I asked for Christmas. I'm going to make sausage, and I'm going to show you how to do it.
Ooh, that's tricky to get the right meat to fat ratio so your sausage is just right. That's a tricky one there, Miss Stacy.
I'm learning, and so will you guys learn with me, and I'll let you know how good or bad it is. And the funny thing is, when you make sausage, you can take a little patty after you've seasoned everything, fry it up, and taste it, and see if you need anything else. Everybody's tastes are different. I like mine hot. I like mine spicy. Other people like sweet. So there's different kinds of sausage, but I'm sick of paying $5.99 for 5 legs when I could buy a big half a hog and just make sausage, and it doesn't cost me but $1.99 a piece. So it's insane, the prices at the market. Anything you can do to save money, believe me, you need to do. And believe me, I can a lot. So I just got potatoes. I can't this weekend. 20 pounds of potatoes. but it came out to 39 cents a pound, $3.99 for a 10-pound bag. So I buy it when it's on sale, and I can it because there's only 2 of us in the house. So I can't possibly eat 10 pounds of potatoes. So I just can it, and I use it for home fries. I love to cook home fries on Sundays when I'm home. My husband loves them. My dog loves it. I make his dog food. I do many things. So we're going to bring you a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Good
we could actually do a day of how to cook your own dog food.
And I cook many different ways. It depends the meat that's on sale. I like adding root vegetables to theirs, like sweet potatoes, and they can't have garlic, they can't have onion. So you use sweet potatoes, sometimes beets. It's what's on sale. It's what you grab, and that's what you can. And I'll show you how to can. It's an arduous project, but my dog eats. He will not eat the canned stuff anymore. He turned his nose up on it, so I had to start cooking his dog food. And I'll buy the pork when it's on sale. I'll buy the ground beef when it's on sale, and I'll buy a 10-pound. He's got enough to eat and he's a pit bull. I got another one coming up behind him. He's going to be 2 feet tall.
Yeah. We'd like you to meet them, but you don't want to meet them because if you don't know them, they will bite your ass.
Yeah. That's
Sorry.
why you got them.
So don't try and come to the door and expect not to get bit unless you know these dogs.
If I let you in, my dogs are good. They know if I let you in or not. Okay, our water is boiling, so we can add the penne. 1 pound, right? We're gonna stir. We can lower the heat. We don't want mush. Yeah, I just bought a puppy. You can call him a puppy. He's the size of my pit bull in height. But he's an American Bully XL. He will be 110 pounds and 2 feet high. That's what I want. I've had somebody already try to walk in my house while I was sitting outside. My husband was sitting outside. I was sitting on the couch. And my pit bull went after him. Praise the Lord. Because I don't want to have to hurt anybody with a pew-pew. But I will if I have to.
Yes, unfortunately, we are Southerners and we like our pew-pews.
We are not Southerners. I'm from New York, honey. I just
yeah,
moved to the South
we're
to
all
be
from
free.
New York, but we're now Southerners by proxy.
I'm relocated. I was never a liberal, so I can't say that.
We're leaving political views out of this.
I'm saying that because they don't like guns, and I like guns. That's the only reason.
Yeah. No one likes guns until they have to hunt for their own food.
Or protect themselves. Hey? You do you.
That too.
You do you. I don't know what you would have done without a dog and somebody just walks in off the street out your side door into your house. What are you going to do? Are you going to say hi and start cooking them eggs? What are you going to do? He didn't come in here to cook. He sees my sports cars outside and he thinks, hey, they got money, so, I don't know. I just have to protect myself and my family. So the time is going off. I am going to check the temperature of the chicken. I'm not lefty, I should have done it. Looks good. We're at 135, 136, another 10 minutes. But we can take out the garlic bread. That timer was set for the garlic bread. So that can come out.
And
yes, I will
even though the garlic
sterilize
bread is taken out of the oven right now, as long as it stays wrapped, it will stay warm and
Correct.
continue cooking and heating up.
And I make my own garlic bread. If I buy Italian bread and we don't eat enough, I'll make it. I'll make it on hamburger buns. You just mix up garlic, chopped garlic, with butter, with margarine, and you mix it up, and you just spread it on there, and you freeze them individually on a sheet pan. When they're frozen, you can bag them and take them out when you need them. That way my bread does not go bad. And I've used everything waste not, want not. That's what my mother always said. I'm prepper. I'm a prepper. So,
Yeah.
you'll learn a lot of
In
that.
another video, we'll go into the storage garage to show you how much of a prepper Miss Stacy and Mr. Chris really are, because they are ready for like 6-7 months to a year,
I'm over a year. Over a year.
and they wouldn't have to go food shopping.
No. If everything went sideways, I can lock down. Lock down. Keep safe, guys. You want to always buy, and here's my always buy what's on sale and buy extra so you can have when the emergency hits. And it doesn't have to be a breakdown in society. It could be you losing your job. Could be a hurricane. But
Considering
it's not
us here in
catastrophic
Southwest Florida, in Charlotte County, we are Hurricane Alley. Every hurricane season, we get hit really, really hard.
Yeah.
And it's not just by one hurricane.
It's back to back.
We get 3, 4. We
Yeah.
can go all the way back to Hurricane Charlie, where we got 5 in 1 month.
It was insane.
So, everyone forgets, but remember, us old heads, we've been through it all when it comes to hurricanes here in Charlotte County.
Yeah, you got to get your generators. You got to make sure you have gas. You have to make sure that gas that's been sitting there from the previous year, you treat it so the gas is still usable. You got to learn all those things. I don't know it, but my husband knows it. What my husband doesn't know, I know. So there's always somebody in the house that learns something and can do it. I have a whole bunch of chickens. It gives me meat birds. It gives me food. We grow their eggs into new chicks so that the next generation can go. They only lay for 5 years. And they only lay for a couple of months out of the year. You'll get 1 or 2 and hardly any eggs. But now I have a new flock that we have 10, and we're moving, and they're meat birds. We're moving them with the other flock. You have to cull the older ones, and the meat is tough. These are not roasters. They taste very different. Very different. They're not roaster chickens, so you have to break down, because they're tough, they're older, you have to break down their meat by pressure cooking it. When you pressure can it, your meat breaks down, and it's great to use in casseroles. So it's the circle of life constantly. Constantly.
And when it comes time, hopefully we can talk her husband, Mr. Chris, into going through the culling or whatever you want to call it with the chicken, where you have to pull the feathers and get it ready.
We have a feather plucker. But
ready to actually turn it into your meal.
Correct.
And we will do it according and as politely as possible to show that we are being considerate to the chickens' feelings, because even chickens have feelings.
Chickens don't have feelings.
Yes, chickens have feelings.
Chickens don't have feelings.
Yes, chickens have feelings.
Well, we have some very friendly chickens, and they'll walk up to you when you bring them food. But when they get about 4, except my OG chicken, she's not laying, but she was our original chicken, so we keep her. When she dies, she's just a useless eater, and we let her eat. She's the first one that comes to the fence when she sees you. She talks to you. She starts at you all day. You don't have any idea what she's saying. She probably don't know what you're saying, but she has a good time. She likes interacting with people. I have chickens that are afraid and just run. They're not very social.
Hey, maybe if y'all want us to go outside and spend some time with the chickens.
I got rabbits too.
And rabbits, you just let us know, and maybe we'll spend a few minutes outside and hang out with the chickens or play with the rabbits.
In a couple of weeks, we're getting a rabbit pen. We have 2 rabbits, and they're on my back porch right now, and one's a male, one's a female. We're going to get a rabbit pen because they're going to have a lot of babies. And in Florida, because it's too hot, the male sperm does not work. It's sterile.
Okay, we are very, very clear on this. Rabbits, they are not pets.
No, they're not
They
pets.
are
They're meat.
produce and sustain life.
Correct.
Yes, mom and dad will not be eaten.
No.
They are the ones that are treated like pets, but their babies, I'm sorry, we feel really, really bad.
But when the babies grow,
they're going to taste really, really good when we cook them.
Yes. We're going to get them their big hot that they deserve, so they have room. I can't let them loose. I have 2 huge dogs that want to eat them as it is. So we just try to keep all the animals safe from any prey, and that includes my dog. The chickens would go great with the rabbits. They would chase them and peck them. They wouldn't hurt them, but you can't catch a rabbit. They're too damn fast.
And they dig.
Rabbits kick. They don't dig so much. They're not looking to get out. But we have sections in our backyard that they can get out. You know, the grass dips, and so we try to keep them caged. The mom and dad is going to be just the breeders until they can't breed anymore. Then we switch them out for their babies, and it'll just keep happening. But in the wintertime, they're only able to get it busy, and it'll work. In the summertime, they try to get it busy, and it won't work. He's sterile. It's too hot. We've learned that, and this is the first year we've had rabbits. We've learned that just from watching videos. You know, I didn't know how to do it, just like a cook won't know how to do it.
Thank you, YouTube. We can learn a lot from it, but don't believe everything you see on YouTube.
Oh, if it's on YouTube, it's got to be true. Get out of here. Goodbye, Satan. Not today. No, I'm only kidding. But that you learn, you know, I didn't know about chickens, or rabbits. I know about chickens, but I didn't know about rabbits. I had to do research. We had to watch videos. And I've seen multiple people say it. So if multiple people are saying it, it's probably true. So I was wondering why my rabbit didn't get pregnant. And we were trying all summer. It's too hot. He's sterile.
Well, it also doesn't hurt if you put the male and the female together. And
they were together.
They're not. You can't expect them to breed if they're in separate cages.
No, but
it's not going to happen. I'm sorry.
They were roaming free in my back porch. They were getting busy. But his sperm is not sterile. It's too hot. So, and they're very big rabbits. They're going to give big offspring. So we'll take you on a tour one day. We'll show you the garden. We'll show you what's going on in the homestead.
Just ask, and we'll try and comply as best as we can.
Want to see the dogs? We'll show you.
You know,
they're crazy dogs.
We just want everyone to have a good time, and we're eating up time while we're cooking to show the actual time frame it takes to cook this meal. You know, we could do it and edit it down to 30 minutes or 15 minutes, but hey, it takes more than 15 minutes to cook freaking chicken cutlets and sauce and this and that and the other thing. So, hey, have fun with us.
Right now, we'll do chat time while we're waiting. That's all we can do. What do you want to chat about, guys? What's on your mind?
Next time, maybe we need to figure out how to go live.
And we'll do a Q&A session.
And y'all can talk to us while we're doing this. Yeah. You know, we have fun.
We're new at this, so, you know, as we go, we'll get better at it. But I just thought, you know, this is what we're cooking this weekend. Maybe that's what you want. I know we're going to the Blackstone next week. Oh, yeah. Mr. John, do you remember what we got planned next week?
I'm sorry, but last time we spoke about it, I think I had
drunken brats, people.
I think I had a few too many beers, and I don't remember.
We're making drunken brats on the Blackstone.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I remember.
Yeah.
And we got the recipe from a cookbook I found it's called Cooking with Beer.
Yeah.
And we will share the page and the recipe because it's not our recipe, and we understand copyright. So we will tell you exactly where to get the recipe.
It's gonna be good. I can't
and we
wait.
take no credit for the recipe whatsoever.
No, we're just going to cook it with you.
We're going to have fun cooking it with you.
We're going to cook it with you, and hopefully you learn when we learn. So it's going to be awesome. I can't wait. I already have the green, the bell peppers cut up, ready to go. They're in the freezer. We gotta get buns. I got the brats. The brats were on sale. I already did that. Brats were on sale this week on Kroger's. I bought it at Kroger's. 5 packs at $1.99 each. So I grabbed 5 packs. You know how much sausage and brats cost. Come on, I don't have to tell you. You gotta grab this stuff when it's on sale, when it's a price that good. And believe me, I'm gonna start making them.
And speaking of stuff that's on sale, me and my wife Danielle this past weekend, we got a flyer in the mail from this Cuban Spanish style grocery store. And you know what? I'm half stunad sometimes, and I don't remember the names of these places.
Yeah, it's a local store. It's not.
No, it's a mom and pop grocery store. And it was a very, very nice experience to go shopping in there.
They had chicken legs on sale, 39 cents a pound. From the flyer I saw, I haven't gone there.
So next time I find the flyer,
my chicken, I'm full to the brim with chicken, beef, pork. I have different freezers for absolutely everything. As I said, I'm a homesteader. We do everything from scratch. I buy my meat. I buy a half a cow. I buy a half a pig. I pick up as it's going, as the sale goes. I watch the sales and I pick up when I see something awesome, and I refill my freezer. That's how we keeping it going. You just keep. You don't want anything freezer burn. I have carcasses in there. It's almost time for soup time. So I have carcasses ready to make soup.
Oh, that means we're getting ready to extract a lot of bone marrow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Bone marrow.
I'm going to teach you
how
to take
bones. A lot of flavor.
I'm going to teach you how to make bones, roast them in the oven, and make bone broth. That is awesome. And then I'll teach you how to can it. It's amazing, the stuff you can do, and you just throw the stuff out. Don't throw anything out. I save my vegetable scraps, the end of the onions. It all goes into vegetable broth. Oh, it's chicken broth.
Don't get us wrong.
Don't throw nothing.
Not everyone is as old as us and has the time that we like to spend.
I work 9.5 hours a day, 5 days a week, maybe 6 days a week. I come home on the weekend. I just take everything out of the refrigerator.
I'm only going to throw out there is a lot of people that may be watching this have children at the house.
I did it when I had children.
Okay, I'm trying to stand up for those that.
I did it when I had children, so no.
But it can be done.
It can be.
Just
you're tired
sit down, watch the video, and start from. We call it A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We show you what we need to begin with. We give you the listing of the ingredients before we get started. You don't even have to follow us live. Just click on, watch the video once you get
We're going to check the temperature.
Your ingredients together and cook along with us.
Let's check the temperature. I don't want to overcook the chicken. Because then it will be dry. All right. We're at 152. We're almost there. I'll wait till it gets like 160, and then I'll add the cheese.
Okay, now the chicken, to be safe to eat, has
165.
to be 165. So,
and when you're done, guys, you need to wash and sterilize your meat thermometer.
I'm going to throw this in there. Sometimes if you take your chicken or your beef out of the stove, a few minutes early, let's say you're 5 degrees below or 10 degrees below.
It'll continue to cook.
You take it out and they call it letting it rest.
Correct.
So during that resting period, that temperature internally still begins to rise. So it's a funny game to play.
Yeah. That's why
you can play that game and still be safe.
Correct, but you don't.
I know I move my hands a little too much. I'm Italian, and I don't know how else to express myself.
Yeah, he's got spirit fingers. Spirit fingers. Don't drop that, or you owe me a whole freaking thing.
Ow! Okay, my wrist actually popped.
I'll drop it, or you owe me a whole thing. Absolutely.
Getting old.
Yeah. Guys, we're making it happen. I'm gonna bore. I'm gonna make this higher. I don't think we need the second bottle of sauce, Mr. John.
You know, I really, really hope that your husband who edits this has less issues than last time, because
It was crazy.
last time I was really, really stupid, silly, and immature. And I'm trying to tone it down a little bit and be a little more professional, because I do know I am half an idiot. But I do love to cook. And cooking with Miss Stacy is amazing.
Yeah, we like to cook, Mr. John. Miss Danielle, she's trying to learn how to cook. She's trying. She's really working at it. I'm proud of her. No more TV dinners. No more. No more TV dinners. You can.
Oh, wait. No, the other night we grabbed, what was it? The eggplant parmesan, the,
Stouffer's.
not the Marie Claire's, the...
Stouffer's.
No, it was not Stouffer's. I do not eat Stouffer's TV dinners, but they do serve a purpose when you're on a really, really tight budget. And don't get me wrong, you eat what you have to eat when you have to eat. We've all been there.
Now, the eggs that I broke for the chicken, what I do is I have a dehydrator. It'll go in the dehydrator for 3 hours. It's good crumbled in the chicken food, believe it or not. They eat their own eggs. It's good in dog food crumbled up, believe it or not. It's the extra protein. And it's good for the garden. So there's so many different ways. And by the way, guys, save your coffee grinds if you have a garden. And it's good.
You don't necessarily have to use your eggshells in a garden. You can take a
feed it
little
to the
bit
animals.
and you can just add it to your household plants.
Same thing. Goes on 145 for 3 hours. Try that again. 145 for 3 hours. We're good to go. So not everybody has a dehydrator. If you don't have a dehydrator and you think, gee, that's a good idea, you can use your oven to the lowest temperature. Depending on your oven, it could take 2 to 3 hours. Because some people's ovens don't go that low and other people's. I'm cooking on a 145 for 3 hours in the dehydrator. You can use your oven depending on, you just adapt your oven.
If you want more information on how to dehydrate in your oven, please privately ask us, and we will do our best to go through verbally and talk you through the process.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Time for another beer. Sorry. This is 2 drunk neighbors cooking in Southwest Florida.
Yeah. She's drinking beer, and we're doing vodka
Hey,
sauce.
I'm doing Miller Lite.
So
I'm
sipping on the vodka today.
I'm hoping I get sponsored by Miller Lite.
Oh yes, Miller Lite would be a good sponsor.
Yeah, what?
I've used Miller
Lite,
Lite.
just bring a truck here. We're ready to go. Just bring the truck, Miller Lite. I got room to store. Let's go. I'm gonna check on the penne. Almost done. I think I'll put it up a little one. I want to check on the chicken.
Cameraman is slacking. He kind of fell behind there for a second.
Sorry. My cameraman, he's slacking. So, yeah. Alright, this is the fattest one. Let's stick it in there. 164. She's ready for cheese. Alright. So, I'm going to move the garlic bread. I'm going to take my other oven mitt. Let's pull her out, okay? And I want to show you how to put this together. We're going to put some vodka sauce. As you see, it started heating. We're going to pour some vodka sauce over each. Get it nice and juicy.
Oh, juicy. It does kind of look like a hot sauce, chicken sauce that you would put on chicken wings like Hooters and whatnot. But no, this is a vodka tomato sauce.
Okay.
We opted to go a little different than regular chicken cutlets or
And
chicken
guys,
parm by going with an odd flavor that not many people do.
try to shred your own cheese, because I tell you there's good chips in the other ones. And it's a preservative that they use, that they're allowed to use, and according to the FDA. But you buy the block. Buy the block. Tastes much better, melts, and you're not eating a tree. Sorry, vegans. I don't eat trees. And I don't cook vegan food. Sorry. So I'm sure I'm not insulting anybody. I don't cook vegan stuff. More cheese the better.
We got no problem with vegans, but
No, I just don't cook vegan stuff.
it's just not food we want to eat.
It's not what I want. It's not what my family would eat. Most of you people, it's not what your family would eat either, be honest. Come on now. I don't have any problem against vegan. My old landlord was a vegan. I'm like, what are you going to... He said, you need to cut your grass. Why don't you chew on it? He thought it was funny. Chew on it. Eat it anyway. Alright, I'd add an extra parm. Nothing's wrong with extra cheese. Alright, I'm going to sprinkle it with... sorry, I added extra mozzarella. Now I'm going to add some parm. And you can't... I don't know. I didn't buy parm. That was in a block. I couldn't see spending the amount of money that they told me it would cost. I had other things to do. Got beer to buy. Sorry. Alright, maybe we can do this. This. Okay, so John, I'll stick this back in the oven. Excuse me. I'm gonna burn you. We're gonna stick that back in the oven, and I have my head on backwards. It feels weird. That's what happens when you're cooking and drinking. So, put it in the oven, let the cheese melt. I'm probably gonna put it on broil. Cancel. Broil. Start. We're gonna put it on broil because the chicken is done. You already saw the temp. We just want to brown that cheese and melt it. It'll be about 5 minutes. Doesn't take that long. The penne's done. Penne is done. Thank you. All right, we got penne. All right, my sink is full. It was clean at one time. All right. Yeah, all right, here you go. All right. Stick it back on here. Cute. Oop. Bowling bowl. Okay. That's okay. Got this burner off. We only got the back burner on. We want to heat up that. I'm going to turn it up a little bit before it starts spitting. We want to heat up that vodka sauce. We got our mix. Parmesan is done. I could put that away. Let me put it in the refrigerator. And look, I made egg sandwiches. Isn't that nice? And of course, there's beer. There's always beer. Miller Lite, I want a sponsor. Sure. Now we're going to take out the goodness in this jar. Okay. Sorry you're getting dizzy. I know. I know. Please stand still. Please stand still.
This is the parts where I shine.
Alright, so.
This is why we're cooking with drunks.
Yeah.
I can do this.
Ta-da! Spear finger. Just like John's spear finger. Move this. I'm gonna move this to the back. Okay.
I may not have much value, but this is my value.
Yeah. John's good at cameraing. He's good.
Yeah. Too bad I'm a dumbass.
That's what his wife says anyway.
That's what my last wife said too. So hey, I'm batting 1,000.
He's keeping it consistent.
Yeah, I'm consistent.
Oh, you know what, guys? We forgot the basil. I'm gonna turn that back out.
Oh, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay.
And look what happens to your basil when you freeze it. It actually doesn't freeze. You can use that all day long. It actually doesn't freeze. It's the chlorophyll in the leaves. So we're gonna put that.
But you notice it's not frostbit. It doesn't have that frost on there. Yeah, it's been defrosted for a while.
No,
but
I just took it
I
out.
could swear it did not have that frost on it when we took it out.
Okay.
You know.
Pretty.
So say it to shepherds, so say it to flock.
Look at this, guys. It looks amazing. Here's the camera.
There we go.
Mr. Chris is walking around here somewhere. Hit him. But hey, yeah, freeze it. You want to put paper towels because it's very watery. You know, when I'm sticking together. And I'll put these back in the freezer. But these are ready to get put in. Sorry, I forgot the basil. But we're good. Alright, I'm going to put the fresh basil back in the freezer. Hi, Chris. Say hi, Chris. Bye, Chris.
Hey, Mr. Chris. Okay, we didn't even get your back, but hey, we tried. Hey, Mr. Chris is one of my really, really good friends. He's a good dude.
My husband.
Yeah, her husband. Maybe one day we'll tell you what happened last weekend. But it's not right now. Because we were supposed to do one of these cooking things last Sunday, but apparently something happened that wasn't supposed to happen, and we had to put it off for a week, and that's totally my fault. And I can't control some of the shit that happens with us, just like no one else in this world
Okay, good.
controls what happens with their health and whatnot that's going on in your life. So just because you plan on cooking something one night,
Things change.
something could possibly happen and you can't do it. So don't beat yourself up about it. Life happens. You move on to the next week like me and Miss Stacy did, and here we are.
Alright. Oh, wait, I think I need back in there. I would put it back in there. I don't know why this isn't fitting. They jacked me out of an NP. I don't know. Put it back in there. Watch out, Mr. John. Excuse me. Going in.
No, Mr. Chris not going to say hi. He's just going to
he's
show us
never
his
said
back, but that's okay. We'll respect his wishes and not show anything other than the back of his head.
So that's done. We can shut that down. Waiting on the cheese. And then that'll be done. This has to be disinfected and washed.
Mr. Chris has other duties and things like that.
Yeah, feed the dog. Feed the big dogs. Feed the big dogs.
Hey, at least you got to see the back of his head.
Mr. Chris.
You know, I visit here every weekend, and that's pretty much all I ever see is the back of his head.
That's a lie. That's funny though. No, he's camera shy. It's okay.
He's camera shy like my wife
Maybe
Danielle.
he'll show us how to color chicken.
Oh,
He's the one who calls
we're
them.
hoping to go through the garden once it gets started,
Yeah.
and culling
We need our winter
chickens
crop.
and collecting chicken eggs, and
I've already got these, Mr. John.
we're gonna
What are you
try.
doing? These came out all fresh and good. Those are chicken eggs. Look, they don't have to be refrigerated. They have the embryo on. They have some
Okay,
kind of
now, sis, how does that work? And a lot of people don't understand this. When you're getting fresh chicken eggs from your neighbor, why do you not have to refrigerate them?
When you go to the store and buy chicken eggs, they wash them. They put them through a wash and they clean off because they come out dirty. And they might have some gook on them, some poopy. So what they have to do is wash them when you buy farm fresh eggs. We'll take a brush and just brush them off. When we're ready to use them, we'll soak them. You can tell if this egg is bad. If an egg is bad, you put it in water over its head.
It floats.
It floats. If it does not float, egg is good.
It's good.
Correct. So that way you know. But once you wash the enzyme off these eggs, it has to be refrigerated. You don't wash the enzyme, it stays here. I've had eggs last longer than a month and a half.
2 or 3 weeks.
It never lasts that long.
Okay,
but
I'm saying 2 or 3 weeks. She's saying a
longer
month.
than a month and a half.
She's saying a month to a month and a half.
Correct. But once they're washed and the enzyme is off, you have to refrigerate. And there's no other way.
Well, this is something that I didn't know until I met Miss Stacy. And you know what? It's really nice to be able to share some of this basic information across our group of friends.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know about chickens. They're like, what do you mean? Waiting on the chicken. Almost done.
Okay.
Alright. Let me get a bearings. Bread nice. Be nice. Bread nice.
You know, I haven't gotten a single message from my wife that she's home yet.
Is she home? Is she good home?
She was supposed to be home at 4 o'clock.
Oh, she's home. She knows what you're doing.
Yeah, but a phone call from my wife would be nice.
Hold on. Well, guys. All right. That's done. I call when I'm done. Look at how beautiful that looks. Look at how beautiful that looks. The cheese is ooey and gooey and melted. You got the vodka sauce. You got the Penne in the back. I think Mr. John's gonna try a taste.
Well, that's a give
we're
because
gonna take out our frying china.
yeah, it's a give because I'm like the food schmuck.
He is our food schmuck.
I'm like Mikey. I'll eat anything. You remember the Mikey? He'll eat anything commercials back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
I'm like Mikey. I'll try almost anything once.
All right. Look at that. Yeah. Get all the food cheese. Thank God
It's got this. It's got that. It's got the other thing. Yeah. I'm trying to watch my language.
Hey, Mr. Judd. Have at it. Let us know how it is.
Oh.
You be
Here
the
we
guinea
go.
pig.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
You be the guinea pig. You need salt, pepper, anything?
I don't need nothing. Let's just turn the camera a hair back this way.
That'll work. Looks right. He's gonna try this monstrosity
Okay, we're gonna try the macaroni first.
with the penny, with the vodka sauce.
With the vodka
I didn't add
sauce.
anything to it because I've never had vodka sauce before. Next time I'll pinch it up. So don't eat with your knife, Mr. John.
Sorry. I got no problem eating with a knife.
He's a woodsman.
No. I'm a schmuck. Pretty cut and dry.
Tender.
Cut through that. Ooh, look at how thick that chicken is.
Yeah.
It's
gonna be hot,
about
Mr. John.
that's about 1 solid inch thick. Juicy.
Not dry.
Very
yeah.
juicy, not dry. Plenty of steam coming off the back
Oh, it's
end.
hot. You're gonna burn your mouth.
Oh,
See? Told you. He don't listen. That's what happens when you're cooking with two drunk neighbors in Southwest Florida. He don't listen. That's why he's the guinea pig.
my only saving grace is I've got fake teeth top and bottom, so it doesn't burn the roof of my mouth.
Yeah.
You know, I'm 55 years old. What do you expect? I've lost everything I've got.
Is it good, Mr. John?
Oh
Or
my
do we
God.
have to tweak something or what?
There is nothing to tweak.
Perfect amount of garlic in there. Now you got basil on top.
Ooh.
You got garlic bread right there. Getting the
That's the one thing I forgot.
So it's
Got
a
it.
thumbs up, guys.
Dip it in the sauce.
I hope you would come back and see us again on our next video. And it's been great cooking with you. See you next week on Drug Cooking with Two Neighbors.
We
in South
love
Florida.
all of yous, and thank you for all the comments, good and bad.
Absolutely.
We appreciate everything. We're just like everybody else. We just want to have fun.
Time to go back to work, guys.
God bless. Have
Bye.
a good day.
Bye.
See ya. Peace.